I'm excited to introduce you to a brand new product at 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop. This is Tinsel Cardstock. It's brand new. It comes in 12 different colors, and it's got a really cool kind of woven tinsel finish. So you can hear it's really rough. It almost reminds me of like one of those tinsel party backdrops. And it's really cool. So the tinsel is woven onto the cardstock. And then on the back, it's just smooth white cardstock. So this is really fun. We did a bunch of testing. And because it has a unique finish, there's a couple of tips I wanted to share with you. So first of all, we tested it with a couple different kinds of paper trimmers. The slide blade seems to work best. I had no problem cutting that really smooth and clean. If you use a guillotine cutter, which is the one where it like chops from the top, you know, like the old-fashioned ones that like chop down, that one seemed to have a little bit of trouble because it would get caught on the tinsel and kind of snag. But a blade, sliding blade trimmer like a Fiskars or something like that works great on it. Then we tested it on a Cricut machine, and it cuts great on the Cricut. So you do have to use a specialty setting. I used the poster board setting. And the poster board setting cuts thick paper, but it also automatically cuts twice. So I used the poster board setting with the pressure set to more, and then I double cut it. So it actually cuts 4 times if you do double cut on a 2 cut. But you can see that it does just fine. It will cut, you know, not super intricate shapes, but it cuts out shapes great. It does leave behind tinsel shed on your mat, which I was able to just brush off. But because when it cuts the tinsel pieces, then it will leave behind the, you know, the pieces that it's cutting off. So that's on a Cricut. Then we tested it on metal dies. We had mixed results on metal dies, like running it through a Spellbinders or a Sizzix Big Shot or something like that. It seemed to get caught a bit on the metal dies. So I won't say we did extensive testing on that. You might be able to, you know, use a shim or find some way to get more pressure to get through. But just like real basic settings, we did have some trouble with metal dies. So that is the tinsel paper. It's really cool stuff. We've made a couple projects with it to kind of show you some ideas. Design team member Kate cut strips of it and then used the strips to make a strip background. And she also cut squares and used them to make a background. So it's really cool for designing backgrounds on cards and then layering die cuts and stuff on top. I went ahead and made a card with my Cricut, and I cut out giant numbers for a graduation card. I love the fun party texture that it gives to die cut letters and numbers. And then design team member Kate cut out a heart shape out of cardstock and then layered it behind the shape. So that's another cool technique. If you're a metal die cutter, you can cut the shapes out of your cardstock and then layer this cool paper behind it. So that is some of the ideas we have. Again, it comes in 12 different colors. You can buy a variety pack that has one of each of the 12 colors, or you can buy single sheets or packs of 15 of individual colors. So that is the tinsel paper. We're really excited to see what you make with it. I think it's going to be really great for backgrounds on cake toppers as well, just because it basically is just screaming party. We're excited to see what you make with it. It is available in the shop now.